Season 1, Episode 7, Part 2, Big Fish, man. Once again, Mike seemed to be with us on all the adventures of the big fish in Season 1. It was mayhem, man. There was one big fish after another, it seemed, in Season 1.
I finally had my monster back on the line, and I wasn't gonna let him beat me this time.
Mike, wait till you see the size of this. Oh, it's a dino. It's a dino. Oh my. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You got it, bring it home.
I think this is mine.
Oh yeah, you're probably right.
Come on. Come on. Oh, he's close. Oh man. He's a stud. Ooh.
I couldn't pass up the opportunity to hop in the water and safely release this fish, hand to hand. I estimated this fish to be over 350 pounds and couldn't wait to see how big it could be next year.
Yes. It's what we wanted. I don't know if it's what we wanted, it's what we got.
Oh, that was gnarly.
Man, that was a beast. So was 350, you'd say?
Yeah, at least.
Okay.
Episode 4 was a little bit of the flavor episode. We had Al. Al treated us with royalty. It's the only shoot that we actually spent 2 days on and focused on just Al and his area. It was a lot of fun. We went on the cutting edge, caught my personal best kingfish, and then the next day we wake up 20 minutes down the road, boom, we're in the Everglades bass fishing out of a airboat. Something I'll never forget. It was really cool. I've never been around an ecosystem like that. That was just so not afraid of you. I mean, it was coming right up to you, and I'm like, we're in the middle of the wild. I don't even know if these things have ever seen a human, but it didn't faze them at all. It was just an awesome experience to see that type of ecosystem and the natural flow of things and hear about everything that Al had to teach us about the actual Everglades.
This boy's hot. Solid fish. Bring him to the side, man.
There's like gators everywhere though, man. This is how like people get eaten. Yes!
Nice.
Mark Zona would be
Fatty.
proud.
Oh, he was hooked good too.
Look how fat they are.
They're all like so chunky.
They're like short little chubby guys all day.
Right here.
I mean, thick tail.
Sick. Healthy fish, man.
Episode 5, that was the biggest school of amberjack I've ever seen in my life, and it was actually the episode that we dedicated to Wes, who passed away during our filming. That was a tough loss for me, so I actually dedicated that episode to him, and we chased one of his favorite fish, which was amberjack, and TJ did not disappoint at all, at all.
Just listen to that.
I love that.
Just listen to that. That is sweet music right there. Sweet music. Right there. So the wreck is right over there, and that's right where he's going. I put a heavier sinker on there in the hopes that it would get low enough. Yeah, well, to get something nice. God dang. All right, come here. Okay. Okay. Here we go. All right. I don't normally dance with dudes, but okay.
We're friends.
We are. Our wives don't need to know about it.
Nope. Oh man.
So now, I rigged that, Marco, specifically for a really, really, really big jack.
Yeah, I saw the hook on it
Yep.
and I sent it down. Okay.
You know, it's the fun thing about amberjack fishing, but it's the hard part when you're really trying to get a big one like we are. You've got to get past all the 20 and 30 pounders, 40 pounders, to get an 80 pounder.
I don't know if I want an 80 pounder after this morning.
So I definitely don't. That's why I gave him that rod right there. I wanted no part of that.
Vance was actually around for like half our shoots. We actually have a fun story about Vance on this episode. Hopefully I don't embarrass him too bad, but he got stuck with the biggest hook in the back of his shoulder by TJ while we were filming the AJs, and let me tell you, it was deep. It was so deep that we tried to do it, we did all the right tricks, it was still deep, and it was only 9 a.m. He said, screw it, we're fishing on. That dude caught another 4 amberjack with a giant Yozuri treble hook sticking deep out of his back. Dude was a champ.
So I would do this. I wouldn't push it through because it's not already gone through.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I just leave it just like that. We'll give you some beers, and then chill. Let's go whack out a couple more fish and get out of here. You said you wanted to go AJ fishing.
Yeah, but this was just insane. This was AJ catching.
That's exactly right.
There was no waiting at every spot. God, this is a heavy fish.
That's a nice fish right there.
It's really heavy.
You definitely beat me. There's no doubt about it. But it's your show.
It is my show.
I'm not saying I let you best me, but
it makes you look better that I got the big one.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Plus, it was your birthday yesterday.
Thank you. That's what it really is. Dude, mine is, I mean...
It's a stud fish.
Yeah, man, he's long as my life.
Nice fish.
Well, catch and release, that time of the year.
It is. Time
Let's
to let 'em
do
go.
it.
Episode 6, I got to fish with my mentor finally, Paul. He has put me in the right position to meet people within the industry, and I've just most definitely been sink or swim moments, and I always kept my head above water, so it's led to great relationships within the industry. We got to fish with his beautiful wife, April, and we got to tag sharks. And not only did we tag sharks, we got to tag spinner sharks. This episode, I just want to go back and film for season 2 for 2 days of just the spins, because it was one after another, and if you sat there, you didn't even have to fish. You could have just watched all day. It was that visually stimulating. One comes launching out while the other one comes launching out, and simultaneously just misses each other. From there, I was lost. I didn't know whose shark was who. They were jumping everywhere. I mean, you have just non-stop action. Rod screams, April and I are dancing around each other to the boat. It was pandemonium. It has been the first time I've ever doubled up with that particular species, and let me tell you, it was not fun. I mean, it was exhilarating to sit there and watch that fish just come launching out of the water and another one coming, and you just don't know whose fish is who. But at the same time, you're just in it. You're, oh man, I just want to put a tag in this fish. You know, I've never tagged this species. You're just in it. And the whole time, this thing is just jumping. And not only jumping, it is coming out and doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I did not know for a second. I told you. I'm like, oh crap, there goes my tailor. Are you tagging him or just releasing him, right?
I'm gonna release them.
Okay. Okay. You gotta warn me before you do that, okay? Sorry. Do not just let go. My bad.
We were doing all these shoots in one day with 2 guys that have really had no experience in this, and I've only been on TV shows. I've never actually like owned one, so it was a whole new ball game for us. But I really feel like we hit it out of the park for what we had for season 1 to where we're going. I think a lot of people are going to be excited about the direction we're at. I think we're achieving goals at a young age that hopefully puts us here for a long time, and the viewers just keep accepting us, because right now the viewers are loving us, and that is awesome, because it just proves how much our hard work is finally being appreciated, and I'm really excited.